Welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Tovia. I'm going to show you how to make a pumpkin cake with a vanilla maple glaze. You'll find the full recipe pinned in the comment section as well as in the description field of this video. In your bowl, begin by combining together the flour, pumpkin spice, and cinnamon. And if you're using unsalted butter, you want to use salt as well. If you're using salted butter, you want to omit the salt. Also add the baking powder and baking soda. Whisk these ingredients together and set them aside. In the bottom of your stand mixer, we're going to add the butter, granulated sugar, and brown sugar. We're going to cream these ingredients together for about 1 to 2 minutes on medium speed. If you don't have a stand mixer, you can do this with a hand mixer. For the brown sugar, you can use light brown sugar or dark brown sugar for this. I'm using light brown sugar. After creaming these ingredients together for a couple of minutes, we're going to add the vegetable oil. But before adding the vegetable oil, you want to kind of scrape the bowl down a bit as well. Cream these ingredients together for about 1 to 2 minutes until everything appears light and fluffy. You want to stop the machine halfway through the creaming process and give the bowl a good scrape. And this is something that you will need to do frequently through this recipe. You need to stop the machine, you need to scrape everything, especially the bottom center of your bowl. Now I'm going to continue to cream these ingredients together, and I'm going to beat together my eggs. So I'm going to reduce the machine's speed down to medium, and I'm going to slowly add the eggs in. So I'm just eyeballing, I'm just adding what I would think would be equivalent to 1 egg. So after adding the egg, I'm going to turn the machine up a little bit just to encourage everything to emulsify better. Stop the machine, give the bowl a good scrape. As I said earlier, you need to make sure you scrape your bowl down frequently, especially when you add the flour, because everything will sink to the center bottom of your bowl. So continue to repeat this process. Just add all the egg. And once you have all the eggs added, we're going to stop the machine. And I'm going to add the pumpkin puree. This is not pumpkin pie filling, okay? You need to make sure you're using pumpkin puree. I'm going to cream the ingredients together for about 1 to 2 minutes, medium speed. And then sometimes I turn the machine up on high for a couple seconds just to encourage everything to incorporate. So I'm going to add 2.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract. So we're going to stop the machine, give the bowl a scrape. Now after giving the bowl a good scrape, we're going to add half of the flour, and we're going to lower the machine's head, and we're going to cream everything just until it begins to dissipate. It's okay to have a little bit of streaks of flour. So now I'm going to add the remaining flour, but before adding the remaining flour, scrape everything. Scrape the center, bottom of your bowl, as I said earlier. Turn the machine back on. You're just going to turn everything, allow everything to mix just for a couple of seconds. I'm not even going to allow all this flour to disappear, okay? I'm going to finish mixing this by hand. This will give me a chance to scrape the bottom of the bowl, make sure there's no flour sunk into the bottom of the bowl. And also, I don't want to overmix this. I don't want to cause the gluten structure to build up because we're not making bread. Another reason why I am doing this is because this is not a dry incorporation. I'm dumping in all the flour towards the end. So everything is thoroughly combined. And now I'm going to pull this off the machine, and I am going to show you my cake release. This is my cake release formula. I'll have a recipe coming for that soon. So I grease my pan down with my cake release formula. Of course, you can use butter, flour. I prefer to use butter, flour, or cake release. So I'm going to pour the batter in the bottom of the bowl, the bottom of the pan. And I'm going to turn the pan, and I am going to continue to dump the batter in the bottom of the pan. Once I have everything added in the pan, I'm going to smooth the batter out. Now I have my oven preheated at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and you want this to bake for about 30 to 45 minutes depending on your oven. My oven, it took 35 minutes for it to bake. So now I'm going to flip the cake out of the pan, and I'm going to show you how my cake release works like magic. It's going to flip out. It's going to come out regardless of whatever kind of cake you're baking. It works like magic. So I'm going to allow the cake to cool for about 3 hours before we add the glaze. After the cake is completely cool, we're going to make the vanilla glaze. Start by adding the powdered sugar, melted butter, and maple syrup. And we're going to whisk these ingredients together. Now at this point, if you want to add more maple syrup for flavor, you could. Now we're going to add boiling water, and we're going to add the boiling water about a couple of teaspoons at a time. Just slowly add the boiling water just until it gets into the right consistency. Usually I add something about close to 3 to 4 tablespoons of boiling water. I also added in a teaspoon of vanilla flavoring. We're going to keep whisking this just until everything comes smooth into the right consistency. The more you whisk it, the lighter it will become. Now I'm going to use the whisk to just drizzle this over the cake. And for those who are wondering, yes, this will get hard. This will set pretty quickly. It won't get super hard, but it will become very firm. Now I'm going to slice into the cake and show you what it looks like. It's extremely moist. And I'll tell you, I tasted this cake and it was just super delicious. I hope you guys try this recipe and enjoy it. Please remember to share this video, leave a comment, and subscribe. And remember to live and be well, and to always spread positive energy and love each other.